Hey everyone, this is Bridget, and today I wanted to talk to you about extraterrestrials and aliens being our saviors, that connecting with them, and once they land, they're gonna change everything. They're gonna heal our whole world, they're gonna give us all the technology we need, and we need them to save us, because all of that is a very faulty concept. The idea of savior is something that is over, because the only way that for us to really ascend, for us to really take this next level as humanity, is to have self-empowerment. And self-empowerment is the opposite of needing to be saved. So what we're really looking for is guidance. What we're really looking for is assistance. We do need them in a way to help us remember who we are empowered to be as divine and infinite beings of creation that completely can change our world and change our humanity. We don't need them to do that, but they are models of that for us. And so it's a really key distinction, because as you get into the ET stuff, it can be so easy to just want to wait for them to land, or be like, okay, in 10 years we'll be set because they're going to, land and help us. And it's like, no, that actually can't happen, because they actually can't land until we are of a certain frequency, and that frequency is, again, being completely self-sustained. So how can we get to the point of being fully self-sustained and empowered? Well, one of the first ways is to see each other as equal, because what the savior concept is giving away your power to something greater, and that is also very hierarchical. So hierarchy is one of the things that we can begin to deconstruct in our society and within ourselves, to then go, okay, I don't need something higher than me, we are all equal, and to start playing on an equal playing field. And so start to observe that in your own life. Like, where are you giving away your power? It might just be in a relationship, it might be to your boss, it might be to the government, it might be to a celebrity. And that's another thing too that's been interesting for me as I've been doing more and more YouTube videos and become more familiar. There's this energy that changes if someone knows me. If someone sees one of these videos and recognizes me, they treat me differently than someone that has never met me and doesn't know me from YouTube. And so it's interesting, and just watch yourself. And I do it too. Like, I have my YouTube favorites as well, and different celebrities that kind of like, oh, they're special, and really that's true, they are. And again, they're reflecting that special sacredness within you. And so to always begin to turn back that vibration of like, oh, the higher frequencies of extraterrestrials, as well as, ooh, the special uniqueness of the celebrity, begin to turn that back on you and be like, wow, how can I take in this energy and become this myself? Because really, that's what I'm here to do for you. I'm not here necessarily to just get like a million YouTube views or something. I want to support you, and I want to reflect that to you, and I also want to reflect that to myself. I'm saying everything that I say to myself to encourage that shift, to encourage that movement within. So the first way is to see the uniqueness, to see the oneness, to see the equality in all people, all humanity. And it's not that fun for the ego, because it's like, oh yes, like that's why I work so hard to get that nice car, or to be above someone and have a cleaner for my house. And it's like, no, we really have to see everyone, the guy cleaning the gutter to the person in the mansion, as equal, and really start to entrain ourselves to that energy, because we are one tribe and each of us has equal parts to give to one another. So that's the first way, is to start on Earth and to start seeing everyone as equal here. And of course, it's a collective thing that has come from Christianity, and this idea of someone coming to save us. And it has been a misconstrued concept, actually, with a lot of extraterrestrial civilizations in our ancient past. They saw the extraterrestrials coming as gods and worship them, turn them into deities. They turned them into Isis and all these different kinds of gods. And as I said in the Middle Earth video, the Middle Earth beings have come up and played that part for us as well. But now it's time to really attune to ourselves and go, you know what? Like, I have the God within, and also to have the humility to know that you're not there yet. You're maybe not a fully embodied God, but you are a creator, and you're working towards that and ushering in that self-empowerment within. So the second way is to really figure out how to connect with the extraterrestrials as guides, as assistive beings. And so I'm going to give you an example of how that happened for me in one of my experiences, because you want to hear about my experiences. So, example, what is something in your life that you want to shift, that you want to overcome, that you want to get better at and cultivate within yourself? So figure out what that is. One of the themes about 5 years ago for me was working with my lineage, working with my ancestral lineage, and cleaning up any stuff that was passed down to me, and also assisting in healing all the way back there, because these collective imprints from our ancestors are very deep, very powerful. So one of the things that was coming through was a lot of stagnant energy in the sacral chakra, a lot of rape and molestation going on that I then was cleaning up for my ancestors. That hasn't happened to me, but I could feel it, and it was held in my body because it's passed to the next generation. So I spent years working on this in constellation, working with my beliefs, so working energetically, working with my belief systems with what sexual energy is, and like how the proper way to funnel those energies are, because it had been not done well in the past with my ancestors. So I spent a long time working on this and cultivating these energies, doing a lot of different kinds of practices and mental work. So I started reading the raw material, the Law of One material, and I was reading the section on sexuality and how to work from my higher centers when it came to my sexual energies, to work from my heart and not just go from the lower desires. So I was reading this, and all of this tied into my whole ancestral thing, and I was done with it. I was done with the lower energies. I really wanted to uplift my vibration and accelerate this connection of sensuality in a higher way. And at the time I was reading the raw material, so I connected with the raw beings, and I had done all the preliminary work. I was self-empowered, I made the shift, I met them halfway. That is the key. You have to do your part. You can't just be like, help me with this problem, but you're not taking any action. You have to take the action. You've heard me say that a million times. So anyways, I'm sleeping, and I went to bed with the intention, as well as when I was reading this material, I'm like, I am ready. I am dedicated to this frequency, and everything in my actions and behaviors and thoughts and beliefs were in alignment with my wish, with this desire in me to have this energetic shift, to upgrade myself to the vibration of my natural self. So I went to sleep with that dedication, and I was like, raw beings, can you please help me with this upgrade? And I didn't know if anything would happen. It was, again, with no expectations, and so I went to sleep. So I was awoken in the middle of the night, and I felt these beings come in, so I just was instantly awoken, and I heard them telepathically say to me, Bridget, like, it's okay, we're here for your benefit, you have called upon us, and we are here to assist you. And this may hurt, it's only going to be a few minutes, but just know that really this was the upgrade that you were asking for. And so I was like, okay, and I just like sat the whole time with my eyes closed, just feeling them and accepting this process. And all of a sudden my sacral chakra was freaking killing. It hurt so bad. It was like electric shock therapy or something. It was like, I'm like, ah, like it killed. And it felt like it went on for 5-10 minutes. It probably was 20 seconds. Who knows how long it went on. And then all of a sudden it was done and they were gone. And the next day I woke up and I felt a change. I felt a shift. I felt that I had the wish that I had asked for be granted in this upgrade, in this shift. They did something to me that was what I asked for. And after that, I have felt a lot better in all of this area, and I've been able to connect more with these higher frequencies. Of course, I'm human and these lower energies come in from time to time, but overall that bigger energy, that bigger past thing that I was wanting to shift, shifted. So that is an example of meeting them halfway and then asking for the guidance for them to come in and help teach you, help show you these new frequencies that then you can attune to. So that is another great way to use them as assistants and as guides and not as saviors. And we love the Christ. I love Christ and all that he did. And at this time, it's a new paradigm of where we are empowered and we don't have to give away our power anymore. So yay for that. And if you have any experiences, if you have any questions, please comment below. It's very interesting to hear all the stuff that's going on and how we can really step into this new empowerment and also this new communion and new connection with our galactic family. So if you like videos like this, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back next Tuesday, which is very exciting, and I've got some good stuff coming in from Ireland now. And also be sure to check out my personal YouTube channel. It's The Bridget Nilsson, and for any other kind of ascension spiritual techniques and health stuff going on, because there's always good new content there every Tuesday as well. So I'll see you next week, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being empowered.